You had a great idea. I'm gonna say I made Les Paul, and then I decided.
Did you start it?
Oh yeah, it's going.
Great.
It's going, and I have to get beer. Hey, turn your phone volume
No,
down.
It's your computer.
Come
Oh, it's
on,
my
man.
computer?
Your computer.
Holy cow.
It's like playing cards with my brother's kids. I think we're going.
We are.
Chris, are we going? Can you see?
Yep, we're going.
Okay. Hey, everybody, this is Matt, and we're at Texas Toast Guitars. Thanks for watching another Friday reveal. Whose phone is making noise now? Chris. And, or is it your phone? Oh, thank you. These knives are the best because they're really masculine and they work for just about everything, I think. So, Chris, how have you been today?
Good.
What's been going down?
Everything went as smoothly as could possibly go.
Agreed.
It was a really great week. And unlike some other classes, we didn't have to scramble a whole ton at the end to get a bunch of stuff done.
Yeah, we totally did. It was totally awesome. And everybody was cool. Everybody did a great job. Did you answer the poll question?
I did not. What was the question?
Well, Mike wanted to know if there was a poll tonight,
Uh-huh.
and I hadn't made one.
Okay. And then
So-
the question was, should there be a poll?
No,
Oh.
the question was, would Mike McCoy be on the guest list at Studio 54? He said he turned his phone down.
Uh-huh.
Well, you're not getting in to hang out with Truman Capote if you,
right.
with that Capote, yeah. Anyway, so we've got a lot of really cool guitars that everybody made this week, and we're very excited to show you guys.
Yep.
I got to remember to sit up straight because I just feel better when I sit up straight too.
Posture.
Yeah, posture. So anyway, Mrs. Toast is here. She's been kind of busy this week, so she hasn't been able to join us for very many post, like wrap up kind of videos and stuff like that. So, so why don't you tell everybody what this week was, and I'll grab the guitar that we did partially for.
All right. So this week was Build a Classic Set Neck class, and it's a very, very wood-centric class. When you first show up, there's a big pile of wood that may or may not be the right size. Usually not.
Usually not.
Maybe, way too big and way too thick.
Yeah.
And it's all the woodwork. There's no finishing component.
Yeah.
But it's you make a neck from.
So the guys made their guitars are more
chunks of
done
wood.
than this.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So I, as you may know, am working on the new website with Joy, and she wants to call the workshops, the courses, the training something different. So today I came up with wood, sweat, and beers. Because in that order, that's what we do here every day. We don't make a joke about Dean. Don't make a joke about wood. But we start with big chunks of lumber, and we don't make a joke.
Sweat equity.
Yeah, and sweat equity. And when it's all said and done, we get to kick back and have a couple of beers.
We like to have fun.
Yeah. We like to have a good time. Sure. Don't make a joke, Dean. So this is the guitar that we made. This is kind of what we do at every Build a Classic Set Neck. And we call this the Kaiser Blade.
Yes.
And it's basically a no cutaway Les Paul, which if you're one of those guys who wears a hat and a vest, this is the guitar that you want. Our friend Paul Shellooe borrowed one of the original Kaiser blades, and he had it for like 2 weeks. He's like, "This is my favorite guitar you guys have ever made," but I wanted it with P90, so we've got another one going, and we're gonna send that guitar to his guitar teacher, and hopefully we'll sell those guitars to guys who play in like swing bands and jump bands and wear vests. Yeah, was there a super chat?
Pants.
Brian
Duncan.
Hey, Brian Duncan, who's coming in a couple of weeks.
Said beer money for the toasters and thanks for a safe place to have FAC.
Friday Afternoon Club?
Is that what that is?
Maybe. I'm not sure. Yeah. Friday afternoon chlamydia. I hope it's not that, but yeah.
Chlamydia starts with a K.
Oh, well, so there you go. Does it really?
No, that was the health
Say.
that was the health teacher in Mean Girls.
Okay, I'm like, come on. I know I'm stupid, but I can't be that stupid. So, one of the reasons that we like to do the Kaiser blade is because the binding component is really easy.
Mhm.
And so we'll get this guitar kind of buttoned up in the next couple of days.
Yeah.
It's not quite done yet. Like it doesn't even have the hole for the switch.
But it does have a custom sort of prototype plate.
Well, here I'll just kind of. I don't know if you guys can see this, but yeah. So we want to kind of encourage. Is this in the camera?
Yeah.
I want to really kind of encourage the whole wood, sweat, and beers thing as part of the what we're calling the courses that we offer here.
I missed the center on that one, so it just says beer.
That's
Cut it off
okay.
Before the S went on.
Well, it doesn't say woods, sweats, and beers, so
Yeah,
I
with
think
sweat and beer.
I think that makes sense. Yeah, although
It might actually be better just beer, not beers.
yeah, it's not exactly
Possibly.
what.
Yeah.
What's
Well,
his
if you
face
want
said,
to do
but
it like the saying, it should be
As
beers.
good-looking Chris said, you don't run over deers. You don't hit deers
No.
with your car. You hit deer with
No.
your car.
And if we were going to try to match the original
right?
saying, it would be blood, sweat, toil, and tears. But
Uh-huh.
there's no blood in my shop. Okay, so
Correct.
what we want to do now is we want to
Right.
bring everybody up here. Oh, there's another super chat.
Yeah, Ken Tipton says, I know
Hey, Ken.
in your classes you can't make a Challenger. Can you make a Kaiser blade?
I would love it. In fact, I'm a little bit surprised no one's made a Kaiser blade yet.
Everybody kind of takes the hard road
They do.
on
They do.
that particular guitar shape.
They do.
Yeah, and you'll see here in a minute.
So I'm going to move out of the way,
What?
and you're going to help show off what the guys did.
What? No.
Yeah.
No.
Why not?
Because I'm not any good at talking. All right, let's do that.
What?
Here we go.
Okay, ready? Okay, who's coming up?
Real quick, Richard,
I'm
Said-
gonna move over.
cheers to the
There.
Kaiser blade, and please read my email sent today when you can.
I will read your email. Okay.
That was
Here we
me.
go.
He didn't type email,
Oh, email.
but it's all about me.
Yeah, that side, so that you don't hit me in the face with a headstock.
In the
That's just fun.
face.
Yeah.
Mike, you'll be happy to know that 48% of the people think you could get into Studio 54.
On the guest list,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah.
There you go. So this is our buddy Dean, and this is your second class. This is your second time out here.
Yes.
And tell us what you made.
I made my interpretation of a 336. I think they're cool and want to try it out. I want to try the hollow body and the set neck, and the angle right, and I got to accomplish all of those things.
Yeah, so you showed up a day early.
Yep.
And hogged out big chunk of mahogany, right? So this is a semi-hollow. It's got a block that comes back somewhere in here, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Right about there.
Right about there. And yeah, so it looks great. What was your favorite part of this class?
This
Oh,
class,
so first of all, the first class that you came to was a Build a Classic Tele class,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
And how long ago was that?
it was right after the first COVID outbreak.
Okay.
In May.
Okay.
It's about it'd be a year.
So
May,
year
year and a half.
and a half, yeah, 2 years this next May, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, there you go. And you like that class well enough to come back out
Yes.
and see us again. And what was your favorite part of this class?
Carving the neck again. I didn't do as
Okay.
good a job first time as I did this time, but I expected
Okay.
that. 'Cause it was
All
the
right.
first time I'd ever done it,
Uh-huh.
and I knew I'd make mistakes.
Uh-huh.
Because the first one, I screwed the glue up so bad I just took it off.
Okay.
And I'm like, you know what? Looks bad. Let's just sand it off.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. And you're a bit of a woodworker, right?
Yeah. I
Correct.
built furniture in my spare time.
Okay. How do you have any spare time? You got a job, you got a family, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you make, like a shelf a year?
No, I'm on call.
Shelf a
so
year.
I don't get to travel. I got to be
Uh-huh.
home most weekends. I can't get very far away.
Yeah.
So unless there's something local going on, I'm pretty much home.
Cool.
Due to my occupation. So usually Saturday, Sunday, you can find me out in my garage because I can't go more than an hour away from my work truck.
Mhm.
I'm notifying my boss to find somebody to cover me.
Oh, okay. All right. What do you do for a living?
I work for a pipeline company.
Okay. Cool.
I changed careers. Last week I worked for a college.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I worked for a college that
What?
sold. And I worked
Right,
for, yeah,
yeah.
and now I work for a pipeline
All
company.
right. And so what's wrong with our pin router?
It's either the motor or the starter.
Okay.
Starting it with the bad capacitor can damage the windings.
So it might be that capacitor that we put in.
No, with when the old
The
capacitor
other
was bad.
capacitor.
Yeah, because
Okay,
you
might have taken out the other one.
Yeah, because your lock rotor torque on that with current, and that could
Okay.
damage the windings.
Yeah, sounds right to me.
But that little motor resets,
Mhm.
motor start saver should save your motor from that.
Okay,
I like to
all
think.
right. Yeah. What else?
Lightning bolt F holes
Lightning bolt F holes.
Brian Duncan really digs them.
How did we do those?
with the CNC.
On the CNC,
Yeah.
baby.
You cut me some templates, lay them out to figure out where I want
Yeah, yeah, and you're gonna take those home and put them on the fridge,
I
right?
am, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, well, it looks great.
A lot of sanding to do on the F holes,
Mm-hmm.
just to make them. I mean, I sent them really, really good, but just make them perfect. I'm debating on binding them before I come back.
Binding that.
That's a great idea.
bolts?
So you're actually planning on coming back
I'd like to, yes,
for the
painting class.
yeah,
I'd like to.
the paint class. That would be really, really awesome. Can you hold off that long?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
All
put it in
right.
the basement where I won't see it.
Okay.
And,
Good idea. Yeah.
Because if I don't see it, I'll forget about it
Cool.
until I come back.
So what's the biggest difference between this class and the last class that you took here? Do you think? Besides Matt and Chris getting handsomer.
Oh yes, and younger looking.
And somehow
Well,
younger.
that actually-
And thinner.
Yeah.
No beards.
No beards. That's the biggest
The beard
difference.
adds 10 pounds.
Yeah, and 10 years.
One of the biggest differences, you've tooled up more.
Mhm.
You have more tools.
Yeah, they are
machines.
more bigger
Yeah, because
tools.
really
aren't
you were
they?
here for the second class, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That we ever did. Yeah, yeah. That's amazing. That's really cool.
Everybody's digging your guitar.
Looks super cool. The FOs are killer. Nice job on the guitar. The lightning bolts are kick ass.
And my own custom headstock.
Yep.
Yep. Your own custom headstock. So I kept thinking that you were gonna somehow sabotage your project because all you talked about was how you were going to fix something that you messed up.
Yeah.
And it seems like that's one of your favorite things is to fix screw ups. And I kept waiting, and you're like a charger. You go for it. So I kept waiting for you to just charge forward and sort of intentionally mess something up.
I don't intentionally mess up.
Okay, well I didn't figure you would, but I thought he might just so he gets to fix it.
No.
No? Okay.
When you build enough stuff, you make enough mistakes by accident. that You got to
Yeah.
learn how to fix them.
Okay.
And the whole point of coming here is that if I can't know how to fix it, you guys should know how to fix it.
Okay.
I screw up.
Wah, wah.
Yeah. Well,
Should.
sorry we couldn't make that dream come
Let's
true.
just go cut it in half. and
Yeah,
start over again
uh-huh,
now, 'cause,
yeah.
I built enough stuff through the years that, my neighbors have a bonfire. A lot of my projects end up in the bonfire
Mhm.
because I've made such a mess out of them that there's no recovery.
Mhm.
And I like to avoid that. But you learn a lot when you make mistakes.
Yeah. Cool.
All right.
Awesome. Well, thanks for coming back out. No
Yeah,
problem.
thanks, Dean. Great to have you again. All right, who's next?
Mike.
Everyone wants Mike. All the way from Studio 54, 1978. Funky disco robot. Boo! Boo! Meep, 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 meep.
Okay.
You'll be happy to know 48% of the people still think you're on the guest list, baby.
Wow. Amazing.
You and
There
Grace
you go.
Jones.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So this is our buddy Michael McCoy.
Yep.
And this is your second class as well.
Yeah, it is my
isn't
second class.
Yeah. Which class did you come out for? I know.
Stratocaster
The
class.
first Stratocaster
The
class. and that
inaugural,
was,
yeah.
last
Pull your hair
November,
out.
right?
Yes. Pull out your hair
Yeah.
class.
Well, yeah. There's a little bit of that in every one of them.
Yeah.
They're always really fun. And what did you build?
Well, I built a classic Les Paul,
Mm-hmm.
but my problem is I thought the double cutaway is better than a single, so
Uh-huh.
I changed it
So you
midstream.
changed it midstream.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 Awesome.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think the double cutaway Les Paul is rad.
I think so too.
I think the no
Yeah.
cutaway Les Paul and the double cutaway Les Paul are awesome.
Yeah, because it goes from super easy to 2 times as hard.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mine, yes. Yes.
Yeah. Finding one horn, that's way too easy. I
Yes.
want to do it again.
That's right.
Yeah. So the last class you took was the Stratocaster
Yes.
class.
Yes.
This one's a little more wood centric.
Mhm.
What did you think of the class?
I liked it.
Okay.
I mean, it's more pin router than the previous one.
Uh-huh.
A lot of other stuff. I
Uh-huh.
actually today I liked the sanding. It was kind of
Oh yeah.
relaxing. You
Yeah.
sit there and sand. It sounds boring, but the other
Yeah.
days were
Oh,
so
good.
filled with stuff.
Uh-huh.
Do
Yeah.
this, go to that machine, do that, cut
Uh-huh.
this, cut
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
You know.
Uh-huh. Wash my car. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Right.
Yeah.
Wash my car.
Yeah, fix me lunch.
Yeah.
Go
fix
buy
me
beer.
lunch,
I
go
need more
buy
beer. Go buy beer.
Yeah.
Go pick up
We're
Bobby's
gonna
poop
need
in the
more
yard.
beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, dog poop in the yard.
Mike, you'd be happy to know you're at 50%.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you're
Got
halfway
better.
there,
Yeah.
baby.
As soon as people saw you, they were
Yeah,
like,
no,
"This
they went
guy's
up."
cool enough to go to Studio 54.
I'm really glad that everybody came, and I'm glad that Mike came too. Mike and I always have a good time. He's
Yeah,
lots of laughs. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. So, so was sanding your favorite part of the class?
Pretty much.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
You know? And you had a better way of doing the neck in this class. The other class, you had to get the contour by hand.
Yeah.
And this thing,
Oh, yeah.
you had a router, and
We
then
made
you
you
check.
suffer in the,
Yeah.
in the
Yeah, I know.
previous classes. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've tried to make them a little, because by the time, we shape necks on Thursday, almost in all the classes. By the time Thursday comes around,
Mhm.
we've been here a lot,
Yes.
and it's a lot of hard work,
Right.
right? So, yeah.
And
Yeah.
Show off the guitar a little bit.
Yeah, show it off.
Yeah, angle. Put it horizontal. There you
Okay.
go.
There you go.
The interesting thing is, I have, since the toggle switch is not up here, I made toggle switch down there. I'm the only one using 5 holes in the thing,
Mhm.
4 pickups, 2 volumes, 2 tones, and a switch. And I have the switch at the very bottom because I tend to hit things.
I think that's cool right there. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then the headstock, it's basically a classic Gibson
Yeah.
headstock,
Yep.
but it's a little off in dimension, so can't get sued.
I don't think that they'll come after you
Yeah,
for
yeah.
making your own
Yeah.
cool guitar.
Right. This is cool. And
So
also-
you got bound body and neck and looks
Body
awesome.
and neck, yes. And this has a great veneer. This has a great veneer headstock.
It does,
Nice. And then they found great wood. This is actually when you fix it up, it's going to be quilted maple,
Mhm.
which
Yeah.
is a premium thing.
It's
Yeah.
not really doesn't come out in the pictures because it's just raw
Well,
wood. But
yeah, it's raw. I know.
But yeah, you get a little bit of finish on that, and it's gonna pop.
Yep.
So
Yeah, it's a cool guitar, and you did a really great job. And you got way better at bandsawing this time too.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, and next time you're gonna come out and just be like a superstar at bandsawing.
wow.
Are you gonna come out and paint with us, Mike?
Yes, I will.
Yeah.
I plan on doing that because that's the next stage, because there's no sense me trying to do wood stain on this.
No,
Go south,
no.
or the boot black and browns.
Yeah,
You
don't
know.
do that. Yeah, no leather dye.
Yeah, leather.
Tell me you
leather
won't
dye.
use leather dye on this
Nope,
guitar.
I will not.
Okay, good.
This is going to get Simtex sealer, some sort of intercoat with. I'm going to do
Mike's got the
Tobacco
lingo
burst.
down too. That's
Yes,
rad.
I want a tobacco
Yep. Nice
tobacco
tea
burst. Or
Yeah.
we looked at it. I kind of like tobacco burst.
Tobacco burst.
Yeah, tobacco burst. I
Oh,
want to do
Surgeon General says.
Yeah, it causes
Yeah,
cancer.
Yeah.
But I also want it front and back, so I'll get cancer twice as fast.
Okay. Well, yeah. All right. Got to die from something. Might as well be a guitar finish.
That makes sense. And go home and lick it.
Yeah.
Yeah, another lick.
Yeah.
And it has this. And so that's how I get the road worn effect. I lick different spots,
Lick,
and it licks right through the finish.
lick the finish on.
Yeah.
You got a tongue like a cat.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm thinking it's like the Tootsie Roll.
Okay.
How many licks does it take to get through a Tootsie Roll?
I don't
3.
know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. Thank
Well,
you.
great.
All right, who's up?
It's
Everybody's
amazing.
digging your guitar, man. Cool horns. Yep.
Who's next?
Who's up? Come on now, quickly. Don't make me jump back in there again. No one wants to see that shit.
All right, Jason's
That's true.
coming up.
All right.
Jason James. Where are you from?
I'm from Baltimore.
Okay. Cool.
This is my first time here.
It is your first time here.
But
Yeah.
we're glad that you came.
I am
Uh-huh.
too.
Yeah.
It's been a
Yeah.
great week.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about what you made.
So I also built a double cut based on a Les Paul.
Uh-huh.
Not quite the same shape as a Les Paul double cut, but we just took the template and flipped it over to make 2 horns.
Jason, I have a quick question for you.
Yeah.
This is part of Ken Tipton's super chat.
Okay.
Would you like to come back tomorrow and immediately start painting?
Shit. I mean, I would if it was an option, but
Okay, all right, because he wants to know, well, why wouldn't it make sense to have a paint class immediately following a build class? I'm like, I think we need to, give a little
they
bit
need
of.
to start at like 11 or something.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Sorry to interrupt you. Okay.
Yeah.
So how's this different from a traditional?
Well, so the guitars that I was looking at when I decided to go with the shape were like the Les Paul Junior double cuts and the special double cuts. And they've got kind of a flattened
Uh-huh.
front here, and the
Mhm.
horns are a little bit offset.
Mm-hmm.
But so I still took the 2P90
Mhm.
idea from those, and the one piece wraparound bridge. But shape-wise, we just took a standard Les Paul template, got the lower horn, and then flipped it 90 degrees to get the 180 degrees, whatever that is, to get the upper horn.
That's a felony.
Things that kind of set this one apart.
Fuck that up.
I made it
Sorry.
quite thin,
It's like an inch and a half thin.
inch and a half
Thick.
total thickness.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Including a kind of thick maple top. Neck is kind of thick. So it's got a stout neck and a thin body, and I like that a lot. I've also got kind of an interesting control layout, just 2 volumes and a switch. Don't need any tone knobs where I'm going. And I made my own.
Do you even really need the volume knobs?
No, I mean, I could just go straight out. That would probably be fine, but I figure I got to stick with tradition at least a little bit.
Yeah. Turn it down between songs.
Yeah. Well, that's what the tuner pedal's for.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's fully bound, body and neck. It's got side dots, and I made my own headstock shape, which I've been informed is kind of Gretsch-like, and I like it a lot.
Yeah. It looks great. Yep. Looks cool. So what was your favorite part of the class? Or what were a couple of your favorite things?
I have
'Cause everybody always says one, and then I don't know
Yeah,
any more about
I have a lot of
about
favorite
it.
things,
Okay,
honestly.
tell me all your favorite things.
So I've dabbled in guitar building up to now on my own and YouTube and whatever.
Mhm.
And there's a bunch of things that I either just haven't been able to get the hang of, or honestly just didn't have the confidence to jump into, that we kind of breezed right through here.
Okay.
From neck construction, as far as getting the truss rod route in and getting all the neck dimensions and neck angles right, and all the glue up involved in the neck. A lot of router work that I haven't done up till now. Binding, never touched binding. And,
Okay.
and honestly, it was a total breeze, even with the 2 horns. Worked
Yeah.
flawlessly.
Everybody's binding turned out really, really well,
Yeah.
and you got to do some of the harder stuff.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
cool.
I've bought guitars that have crappier binding than this one does, so I feel really good about it. So yeah, there were just a lot of things, step by step, where things that seemed really daunting to me at home were just, with a little bit of guidance and assistance, were no sweat at all.
Good. Awesome.
Yeah.
So you planning on coming back?
I would love to come back for a paint class. Just got to see if it's in the cards.
Some people are saying that how amazing it is that you guys can do what you can do in just 1 week.
Mm-hmm.
So get horizontal here. Show us what you got. So it really is. It starts out as a slab of lumber, and you guys do all of this stuff in 5 days, and it's remarkable. I've said it before. It's amazing that you guys make better looking guitars in 5 days than what took me 5 months at Roberto Van in the 80s. Now, not to take away from what the guys at Roberto Van are doing, but it's a different kettle of fish. So
You were carving necks with a rasp, though.
yeah, we
Yeah.
were.
Yeah. I mean, having the right tools to do every step was really crucial, and having, you guys just really offer up, like, this is going to be the best way for you to get to where you're trying to go without screwing with stuff that's going to send you off sideways.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good deal. Well, thanks for coming out.
Yeah. Thanks for having me. It was great.
All right. Who's next?
Christopher is next.
Chris Hendricks.
Handsome Chris.
Handsome Chris.
Yep.
Wow, check it out. He's got the Flipside Music Great American Guitar Store
Nobody
shirt.
likes to suck up except for Ike.
There's only one good place in town to get a good shirt.
Yeah.
Because all your stuff you got to order off the YouTube or from Teespring.
That's exactly right. Yep. So Chris Hendricks, tell us what you built.
So this is my take on the 336. It features a one-piece mahogany back, hollowed out all the way out and around. So it's a full hollow body. It's got the fanciest F holes I could possibly find. And on the neck it says "Then Sings My Soul," which is a lyric out of my grandfather's favorite hymn. This is kind of built in tribute to him as an instrument, because He's one of the guys who really influenced my music early on. It features a Firebird style headstock with a step carve. And before you ask me, I'll tell you, this was my favorite part. Like,
Oh,
the
yeah.
thing that makes me so excited about this guitar was I was just couldn't wrap my head around how we were going to get this accomplished.
It was
And
actually
then
pretty easy,
In
wasn't
like
it?
10 minutes, Matt's like, "Oh, hey, we just cut one of those deals, and then we'll put it on the thing, and then we'll do the other thing, and then
Yeah, yeah.
Cut the thing and do the
And-
thing and put the thing.
It
Hey,
just-
quit
it just
throwing around
appeared.
these technical jargons.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah, yeah.
Making guitars is easy.
Thingy. Yeah.
Yeah.
until it's
Making
hard.
guitars is simple.
It's
It's,
simple,
not,
it's
easy.
not easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this one is going to feature G&L magnetic field design single coil pickups and a Jazzmaster style trim,
Mhm.
volume tone, and a 3-way switch. And like I said, the fanciest stifles I could possibly find. Like it looks like it belongs on a gospel singer's,
yep. And Philip Lauer
Stage.
said that is fancy.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yep. And you brought the wood for the top.
I did. This is a flame maple top. I had so I have also dabbled with guitar building / modification. I've done the kit guitar thing once or twice, and this was actually a commission job from somebody else who ended up not being able to pay me, so I took his materials,
I'm
and
a
that's
fan.
how that works.
I'm a fan of the black binding.
The
too.
black binding
Yeah.
was I was really excited about this. This guitar features everything I love about guitars. Leo Fender made the MFD pickups like with all the wrong parts according to the vintage snobs, because they're ceramic magnets and they've got a metal plate on where they shouldn't have one, and it's not the right shape for a P90.
Well, if they don't like it, they don't have to look at it.
Yeah.
True story. So yeah, I was really excited about this. This cut of rosewood is absolutely gorgeous. Doing the custom inlay thing, man. If you don't have the money to do the custom inlay thing, what are you doing building a custom guitar? So
For shizzle, right? Totally.
Yep. So what was your second favorite part of the class?
Matt's
Besides-
philosophy
Besides
lecture.
hanging out with Chris and Matt.
I mean, it's really hard to beat Matt's philosophy lectures, but spending any time at all at the Upright Lounge and with Mrs. Toast was absolutely the best part of my week.
I'm fucking charming as hell.
Yeah.
It was worth coming out the 2.5 extra days. 100%.
Cool. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Oh, we forgot to do that. Until
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
I love you, Amanda. Thank you for letting me come out and play with.
No, it was
6.
all work.
It was all work. It was a
There was
pain.
no play at
There was
all.
no play at
Yeah.
all.
Leslie Jam Jimmy says the grain in the bottom of the fretboard is killadilla.
Yeah, it's something special, and I like how it makes a chevron kind of look. Yeah.
There you go. So if I don't see pictures of this finished, they'll be hell to pay. And if I see this guitar online and you're not standing on back of it, hell to pay.
What about if there's a sexy broad holding
That's
it?
fine.
Okay.
I'll do my best.
Gratuitous nudity in this guitar, that'd be fine.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. Yep. And last but not least, Darryl.
Who was at our last class and our first class.
Correct. Our last
Our
class. this class.
our most recent class and our,
our-
furthest
yeah.
away
Yep.
class.
And you were at our very first class.
November 7th,
Uh-huh.
2019.
2019. That's a long time ago.
Coming
It's
up
2
2 years
years.
almost.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about what you built.
Well, I was a little late to the finish here, so I'm still taped up.
Uh-huh.
The neck isn't glued in yet, but this is a double cut design that comes from you Texas Toast.
That's
boys.
right. That's a honey badger.
Yeah, it is.
That's the very first maple top honey badger.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maple top binding. Yeah. Mahogany back.
I really like the double cut look here, a little different accent than what the regular ones are. The cream binding on the body of the guitar as well as the neck. And we, as most of the guys did, we put a little relief here so that you can see the undercut.
Yeah. A little reveal
wood.
so you can see
The
the
peekaboo binding.
Yeah. The peekaboo binding. So, you can
see that there.
Yeah.
It's like
And,
Victoria's
we have it on the
Secret
body
G-string.
too.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah.
But
Oh, nice, Chris.
See how fast I did that?
so anyway, have this set up to install two P90.
Yeah.
pickups.
2 P90 pickups.
Mhm.
So
There's a lot of honey badger love
yeah.
in the comment
Yeah.
section.
That's cool.
Mhm.
Awesome.
I love the dots too. Those are really
Oh
pretty.
yeah, well
Yeah.
those were kind of done on the fly. Thanks to Dean. Thanks Dean. I didn't plan on putting any in, but then as the class progressed.
You're gonna catch a lot of barracuda with those shiny things. I'm
Oh,
just
really?
saying. Yeah.
That's just what I
Yeah.
use, a barracuda.
Yeah. So after you took the first class, you went home and started building guitars.
I did, yeah.
Yeah,
Just
that's
kinda-
really cool.
the-
That was something that Matt and I talked about was, do you think anybody in this is going to go home and make another guitar? And I thought, yeah, I think some guys will. And how many have you made now?
In total or in part, I think about 7.
Well, there you go.
Wow, in
Yeah,
2 years,
cool.
that's a lot.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
some are incomplete and some kind of had to come to a stop because Darryl goofed up. But
Well,
anyway,
that-
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
That happens.
Quiet you.
That happens.
That
So,
happens.
Yeah.
So I've set those aside and I can return to them later.
Yeah. Or
But,
you can cut them in half and hang them on the wall.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
something like that. Anyway,
Uh-huh.
but that's what experience is. You learn from your mistakes.
It
That's where
is.
wisdom
Yeah.
comes
Yeah.
from.
So, what was your favorite part of this particular class this time?
Well, there's no single thing. I had felt like a little bit of homegrown experience plus the experience from the very first class.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Where we taught you everything you need to know about building guitars, right?
yeah, but some of it leaked out, some goes in and then I have a high evaporation rate when it comes to remembering
Yeah.
things. So, and so coming here with a little bit of an understanding about what I want to do is really good. But there's a lot of little pointers along the way about if you're going to put a tunematic bridge in,
Mhm.
which I hadn't done, it's just been Hipshot bridges.
Mhm.
What do you have to account for if you're going to use one of those and dealing with the angle of the neck. I hadn't done that yet. And so learning a simple thing like letting gravity help lay binding down.
Yeah, you said
Was
that might be the best tip you got.
That was
all
a
week.
great nugget because I found 2 other guitars
Mhm.
and one of them I stretched it out and I shouldn't have pulled on it. I didn't want to do it, but so those little tips along the way allow for the end product to be much better than you matches what your desire was.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So-
Cool.
And I do like just being with you guys. This is not schmoozing because we're about ready to leave, right? So
I'm gonna go get more beer.
You, Chris, you helped me an awful lot. I just
good.
appreciate you. And
Good.
I enjoyed just being around you and talking to you, and Matt
Well, good.
also.
It was good to
And,
have you back.
For the dad bit that Mrs. Toast is in, I don't really get to talk with her. Except,
What kind of hostess would I be if I didn't greet our guests? Right? Come on.
You'd be fired. Anyway, I just enjoy you guys and meeting all these other guys. It was really a lot of fun finding out a little bit about everybody and helping each other out building guitars.
Yeah, I always think it's a fun week. It's a week of camaraderie. Everybody, you get to meet some new people from places you haven't known anybody from, and it's just a good time, and everybody enjoys talking guitars and talking about all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
They're great weeks.
So thanks a lot, you guys. Thanks,
Thank you
Matt,
for coming
Chris.
back.
This-
Any plans to come back for another class?
I don't know about that yet.
Yeah. Okay.
But,
All
my
right.
weakest part about guitar building is painting, finishing.
Well, yeah.
So maybe that can work in somehow.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well,
So
thanks for
thanks
coming. Yeah.
Well, Richard said that. I have to say this class consisted of distinguished gentlemen.
Yeah, we're all going to the Distinguished Gentlemen's Club later.
And then Chris Hendricks said something, but I'm going to let that one slide.
Come on, you can say what.
I don't know about distinguished.
Oh yeah,
Or gentlemen.
yeah. We're all going to the Gentlemen's Club later. We're all gonna get face dances, and Dean's gonna
Players
pay.
Club.
Dean's gonna drive us, and Dean's gonna pay. I don't know how we're gonna work it out yet.
Back
Yeah,
and pick up.
Yeah, in the back of the pickup.
Back in the pickup truck.
So, Chris, these guys, it still blows me away how awesome everybody does.
Mhm.
And in the comment section, people are like, I can't believe you only do that in 5 days.
Yeah.
And we're looking forward to even more cool classes coming up in the future.
Mhm.
And we're really looking forward to the next class, which is the Build and Paint with Mike Learn. I should have grabbed that Mike Learn guitar. Do you want to show that off a little bit?
For the
So-
rockabilly bow?
The Rockabilly Bow. So now this is
Show
one that
the
Mike
body off.
painted. This is the prototype that we put together, like, I don't know how many months ago, but it was probably May. Mike just got it back to us 2 weeks before the class starts. So
I didn't even look. Yeah, I did.
So this is the one that Mike painted, and we will have it put together and maybe available for a reveal one day coming up very, very soon.
It's
But
gonna be a slide guitar.
yeah, no, I'm gonna actually shape the neck
Yeah.
too. So
Sorry.
it's okay. I'll get closer.
There you go.
That way you'll be uncomfortable and I won't
Say
get
I'm
I won't get
uncomfortable, Matt.
punched in the
Is that
head.
skin to skin.
Yeah. Skin to win.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So, but yeah, this the Rockabilly Bow class is going to be really cool. Mike's got some super cool stuff. I'm totally digging like the kind of fake rust that he's got going on here and the cool.
Yeah.
So, like, guys, if you're signed up for the Rockabilly Bow class, all this pinstriping and this chick and this rose and some other stuff, Diana actually came by and dropped this off. She's like, "Oh yeah, a couple people have asked me about moon eyes and flaming dice,
Moon eyes.
yeah, shit like that, yeah. So all that stuff's going to probably be available.
Cool.
Okay, if I do my part, and I'm not saying I have time to do it, do you think you'll have time to put this together before that class?
Yeah, that shouldn't be too big.
I mean, I still have to shape the neck and get everything ready, fretted and everything. But okay,
Yep.
So maybe this will be the next reveal. I don't know. Who knows?
Cool.
The guys who are signed up for the Rockabilly Bow class, it's going to be a party. Like it's going to be a mega party.
Mhm.
Did you get that beer I got you?
Yeah.
Are you not slamming it?
His hands are full.
How much? Yeah.
I don't
Stuff
know.
am I supposed to?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I figured you were a talented guy. You're a very smart guy, Chris. You'll figure it out. So anyway, well, I had a lot of fun this week. And
Me
Mike
too.
tested my newfound patience. No, Mike is great. Everybody here was really, really fun. And I love all these guys. And we had such a good time. And I had such a good time. I hope that you guys had a good time too. And if you guys are interested in coming out to Wood, Sweat, and Beers and taking a class from us, we've got 5-day classes, we've got 3-day classes, we've got woodworking intensive classes, we've got paint classes, we've got stuff where you come out and bolt the neck on and put it together and have something fun and really awesome in 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
All the courses are in the description below. There's a link there, and you can just click and sign up whenever you want. The fabric top class is filling up.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So one of the Dangerous Brothers signed up for that.
Only
And
one?
Only one so far, and a guy from Boston who knows Gary Crab.
Rick.
Rick, thank you. I'm sorry.
Well, Rick was one of the Dangerous Brothers with Vivian.
Well, he was one of the original.
Okay.
Yeah. But I've had too many brain grenades today. So anyway, yeah. So I love these classes, and I hope that you guys want to come out and take them. How hard is it to do, Chris?
To take a class?
Yeah.
It's not hard. You can go onto the website and make a small down payment on the class. You don't have to pay for the whole thing up front. And then we send you an invoice, and you can pay it off a little at a time. You can pay it off in a big chunk, however you want to do it.
It's pretty easy. Yeah.
You can have your family chip in on the deal.
Ooh.
That would be cool. We're
Get
working,
a GoFundMe.
we're working on the new website. GoFundMe to send me to Texas Toast.
Make
The
up some
Wood,
sob story.
Sweat, and Beers. Yeah.
And you can have something nice.
You could have something nice.
Yeah, but you don't have to pay for the whole thing. You can pay a little down payment and start working on it. Sign up for one in a year and pay it off in 12 easy installments.
Yep.
Only $19.99 a month.
Yep.
But
Very
wait,
cool.
there's more.
There's more. And $19.99 won't get you very far. But
And if you don't pay by the time you walk through the door, I'm going to kick your ass. No, I'm
Okay.
teasing.
So anyway, guys, thanks for watching this reveal. This is I always love class reveals because we have such good stuff. Keep watching the website. Joy actually told me today that the website is way faster. The new website is going to be a thing way quicker than I thought. I'm thinking like 5 months from now, the new website. No. I think it's going to be considerably faster than that.
Joy's
So-
on it, man.
She's She's like the Beastie Boys song. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Chris, what are you gonna have a good weekend?
I am going to have a good weekend.
We are gonna go to Odyssey Beer Works tomorrow with Mrs. Toast and James and Leslie and I are gonna go. Who knows who else is gonna go? And it's going to be wildly fun. and I even have a new hat.
Well, there you go.
So yeah,
It doesn't fit
Yep.
the theme, but
If you have
that's
to
okay.
have a hat, or if you have a hat, you have to go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get party hats because of the theme of.
I'll put a hat on top of my hat like Billy Gibbons does. So guys, thanks for watching. We will see you on Sunday for the live stream where we just sit around and drink and goof off. That's always wildly fun. Until next time, this is Matt.
This is Chris.
From Texas Toast, reminding you that life is short. You might as well have a cool guitar, and if you build it yourself, you are even cooler. So thanks for watching. We'll see y'all next time.
If y'all are so smart, build it yourself.
This is the universal sign for it.
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
Uh-huh.
I'm invisible.